conversation. Vlad, why didn't you answer my call earlier? Sorry, I thought... Thought what? Do you even know what time it is? No, what? Wake up, blockhead. You should have been back in the office ages ago. I can't work on the site without you. Oh, is that late already? I hadn't noticed. Okay, what's going on with you? I'm really worried. To be honest, I don't usually deal with this kind of workload. I'm used to working from home by myself with no set schedule. All I've ever had to do is get my work done on time. There's always been plenty of time before the cutoff date. Not like this project. So what, you're feeling a bit worn down is all. You'll be back to your normal self in no time. Sorry, did you say something? I missed it. There you go, spacing out on me again. Look, things aren't that bad, okay? Yes, we have a lot of work to do and not much time to do it, but we can handle it, alright? Then after we're finished here, not only will you have a big payday, you'll also have built up a reputation for being an excellent developer. That's gotta be a worthy goal, don't you think? Does all that really matter? Maybe I should stick with what I know. You really believe that? You wanted your life to change, right? Well, this is your chance. I know it's a big step, but if you keep pushing forward, I can guarantee you that all we've done here will be worth it. We just have to keep at it. If you quit now, then nothing will change. Yeah, you're right. This is probably my best shot at changing my life. There you go. You're sounding better already. Everything will be fine. Yeah, I don't want to have people think I'm a whiner. Just wish I could squash that mountain of work we have flat. Thank you for the pep talk, Sweta. I really needed that. Yeah, definitely too late for the whiner. My pleasure. I expect to see you in full fighting form tomorrow. Oh, too many F's. Absolutely. See you then. Bye. Bye! Oh, Vlad's feeling better. But that really took it out of me. I've convinced him to keep going. Now I just have to believe this will all work out myself. Oh, thank you for the sparks. Day 4. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, one more month of hard work has come to an end. Accidentally. See, that's the problem with having my headphones. I accidentally turned it up in my ear now. There we go. All of you have been working very hard, and now I'd like each of you to present your report about your achievements and results of work. Let's get down to business. So tired. That's odd. When I'm up reading late at night, I feel fine in the morning. And even though I'm now going to bed earlier, I feel like I'm getting no sleep at all. Why won't this fatigue go away? Blasted meeting. I shouldn't have to be here. Never mind. I'll just sit here and let everyone else do the talking. I shouldn't be bothered by anyone. Svetlana, are you still with us? Would you be so kind to present your report? Sure. This month I have made progress with... I could just read off the report and then take it easy for the rest of the meeting. No idea that presenting a report was so easy compared with preparing one. That concludes my report. Excuse me? What was that? That's all? Is that some kind of joke? Where's the rest of it? What about those tasks from last month that you haven't finalized yet? Well, you know we've been focused on the website, uploading the documents, and that's no excuse. If you can't handle your workload, then you're not good enough to hold your position. Are you sure you should be sitting here with us and not in the closet with the cleaners? Unlike you, they seem to cope with their work. But the figures for last month are almost on target. Almost? Almost! We're talking about the previous month. From what I could tell, so far you're already falling behind with this current month's work. Absolutely disgraceful, Department Manager. What is your opinion on Svetlana's current performance? Oh jeez, he's mean. Very mean. I can't say that she's bad at her job. Perhaps she's too young to maintain focus on priorities. But to think that she was found sleeping at a workstation? That's awful. I was not sleeping. I'm always putting in my best at work. Alright, that's all for today for you, Svetlana. You're excused from the rest of the meeting. I want you to go out and have a good long think about what you were doing. Let me remind you that we don't need employees that can't cope with... I need to turn off Xbox pop-ups. It just popped up. I want you to go out and have a good long think about what you are doing. Let me remind you that we don't need employees that can't cope with their responsibilities. I hope you understand what will happen if you keep missing your quota. Alright, let me see if I could do this real quick. Because I don't want the pop-ups while I'm streaming. Alright, that should be good. Donna, what happened? Your eyes are all red. Have you been crying? Yeah, they do. No, nothing happened. Don't give me that. I can see something's wrong. What is it? Why do you care? It's not like it affects you. What do you mean, why do you care? Of course I do. We're a team. So what? That doesn't mean you get the right to poke your nose into my business. But come on, this isn't like you. I'm sorry, my boss was shouting at me for most of the meeting today, and now I'm an absolute wreck. Sorry, I lost my temper. You like that? Do you mind if I have a break? I should be fine after I settle down with the coffee. Sure, try not to worry about it so much. I'm sure everything will work out just fine. Yeah, I don't know that those were LOL stickers either because, well, I don't do LOL. So, I had no idea, but they are very nice. Sure, and I try not to worry about it so much. I'm sure everything will work out just fine. Yeah, those are really nice stickers. I wish I had your confidence. Hey now, what happened to the woman who was doing all that reassuring on the phone last night? Come on, everything will be fine. Yeah, they look especially nice when they pop up in the stream. I like it. But take a good look here. Do you really think we can get all of this done on time? What other choice is there? We just keep at it. We'll make it happen. I really wish I had your self-confidence. Okay, let's get back to it. Even the section about our company needs to be changed. That's why you're doing it? Nice. Oh, they look so cool. I love the fact that right now they cover me. Lad, what the heck are you doing? Just working through the... What do you mean? I told you that you should make the structure according to the project plan. When was that, Monday? I remember we never finished and agreed to discuss it later. What's so unclear here? Just stick with the program until we get to where we left off. Okay, you're right. I'm a little off today. I'll go get some air. I promise I won't be gone long. Okay, but be quick, please. We still got a lot of work ahead of us. Affirmative. This unit will comply. Get out of here, you comedian. Yeah, that one's my favorite too. You're so pretty. But it is absolutely worn thin. She's completely snowed under with her work. I wouldn't have thought her boss would do that to her. I have to help her somehow. If she keeps enduring this kind of pressure, she's going to fall apart. She's so stressed out with worry that she can't concentrate on anything. There's got to be something I could do to help her set her mind at ease. Half an hour later, here I am. What took you so long? I've been stuck here buried in all this work. Private Vlad reporting for duty. Enough with the jokes already. Sit down and get back to work. We're running out of time as it is. Just a second, Sweater. I brought a little gift for you. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. I don't know what it is. Is it like, food? Oh, it's milk chocolate. Hey, how did you know that I like milk chocolate? I don't to tell you, I'm the greatest magician in the world. I have knowledge and power beyond imagining. Actually, I noticed that all your bookmarks are made from milk chocolate wrappers. Well, I'll have it later. Let's get back to work. No, you need to have it right now. Why? Because, come on, Sveta, you don't even get a break for lunch. Okay then, thanks for this, lad. Great, I'll go make us some coffee. Toward the end of the working day. Finally, we're making some headway. In the past hour, we put in as much work as we did all of yesterday. Excuse me, Vladislav, but could you help me for a moment? Something is wrong with my PC, and our help desk officer is away on a business trip. Sorry, I'd like to help, but I just don't have enough time. Hey, Darth, how's it going? But tomorrow I need a hand in some documents that are stored on the hard drive. Okay, Vlad, go help her. I can manage your things by myself for a while. Are you sure? Yeah, I should be fine, if it doesn't take too long to help out. Okay, I'll be back soon. Going good? Awesome. Yeah, we're checking out Winter Novel, which is a really cool ASCII visual novel. And I like it so far. It's cute. Like, I really like the art. Vlad's been gone for ages. I hate to admit it, but it's not as easy to get through this without him here. We're a lot faster working together as a team. This is taking too long. I wonder how Sweat is doing. I better hurry this up. Another half an hour. What's wrong with me? I wish Vlad would come back soon. Maybe he's not as bad as I thought he was. Alright, that's it. No more. I've helped out enough for one day. It's high time I get back to Sweta. 10 minutes later. Oh, she's so cute! Hi, Sweta. Sorry I'm late. That's okay. I'm still working through everything. Did you get much done? Not much at all, I'm afraid. It's a lot easier when you're here to help. Well, not to worry. We'll knuckle down and push through the rest of this afternoon. Hopefully. I think I overestimated myself. I'm exhausted. We've been here half an hour and we've barely done anything at all. Yeah, we don't have the time left to do much more today anyway. Good point. Let's go home. Tomorrow we can start fresh. Good. See you tomorrow then. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. We're on day 5 out of 7. Or 6, maybe? Well, no, it's 5 days a week, so technically it should be 5. What a beautiful Friday. If I continue to overload the web team, they won't be able to make the deadline. Genius. Absolute genius. Alright, Svetlana, I have finally prepared the debt report. Have you finally prepared the debt report that you didn't present at yesterday's meeting? But what about the website? Isn't that more important? Today's the last day and we need time to finish it. I see. Nonetheless, the bank won't put the rest of your duties on hold just because you're having difficulties managing your work. You must see everything through. If you can't, don't bother starting in the first place. This boss! Are these reports really that important? As you said, they're already overdue. Is one more day going to matter? That's just it. They're past due by a whole week, Svetlana. Do you not understand that it's because of you that the final report for the entire bank is overdue? Do you not understand what kind of cost these delays can cause? That's it. Twist the knife in and let her own conscience do the tormenting. So wrong. Of course it's her fault that we've passed the submission date for the final report, but given that the terms of agreement we have no penalty cost, what does it matter? What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think you saw us? Die! Oh my god. 1 sec. Alright. But I had no idea I was causing so many problems. I'll fix this and make up for everything. Well then, see that you do. Good morning, Sweta. How are you feeling? Up and ready to get started? We've just got the finishing touches to do with the structures now. Hey, what's this? I don't like seeing that look in your eyes. What happened? No, it's nothing, really. I just went into the chief earlier and he was going on and on about how important these blasted finance reports are and how I shouldn't have any problems with getting it done. And he's right, you know. All you have to do is make sure your calculations are correct, but that takes time to review, and there's not enough time to do that work on the website. But it turns out that because of me, the final report is overdue by more than a week. And you believe all his bluster was real? Come on, Sweta. Don't you know that's what a lot of bosses do? They have this crazy idea that it helps people work more efficiently when they're intimidated. But the final report hasn't been provided yet. So what, do you think that's all your fault? We have been working hard for a whole week, completely focused on the website. As far as I could tell, copies of your data are stored on a backup server that the accounting department as well as your own PC. So if anyone needs access to your work, they can get hold of it from there. What if the backups are wrong? No one else reviews them, so it's my responsibility to make sure that they're completely accurate. If there's an error that was missed in the final report, I don't want to think what would happen then. Oh my god. Look, if you think that these reports are really important, then how about you just take the time out to get them done now? Once they're done with, we can go back to working on the site together. Come to think of it, we've cleared a lot of the documentation, which I just need to add. The data management system, that's a one-person job, so this is perfect timing. Are you sure? Okay, I'll be back before you know it. I wonder what's really bothering her. Yesterday we worked quite well together and she was fine, even with all the problems with her boss. So why is she so on edge today? I need to find a better way to keep her spirits up. Sweta? Ah, here you are. Here's my little website expert. We have a bank audit coming up, so you need to complete these forms here right away. We need to get this done immediately. If it's overdue, not only will the bank receive a considerable fine, the employee's wages will be affected. But, no buts. This is very urgent. Also, when you're finished, come over to my office. I have some questions for you regarding the last month's report. Okay. Yeah, it's just so wrong. Her boss is trying to keep them from completing the site. These forms are so complicated, and of course I have to drop everything and get them done right away. Come on, Sweta, get it together. The boss wants to see you afterwards, too. Remember, whatever he says to you, everything's going to be fine. We will have plenty of time to complete the website. Then we've got the weekend to relax afterwards. Alright, here goes nothing. Okay, this is bugging me. The more I think of it, the more I'm convinced that the boss is setting up Sweta to fail. If that keeps happening, she could very well give up and quit. But Lana, I've had enough of having to deal with your problems all day, but they just keep building up. What do you mean? What happened now? You very well know what volume of cash flows we deal with on a daily basis, and how tightly we have to monitor them, so how can you allow yourself to make all these mistakes? This is our customers' money we're talking about here, you know. Here, look, the data we have in your report does not match the final figures. How can that be? I've verified everything. Really? So what happened then? From what we could tell, you used yesterday's exchange rates instead of today's list of rates. What were you thinking? That's horrible. He's seriously doing this? That can't be right. Every time before I begin my calculations, I check current exchange rate through the computer. How could you have done that when the network was down? The connection failure icon wasn't clear enough for you. Wow. No more excuses. For the next 3 months, you lose your bonus. Consider yourself lucky that's all I'm doing. Now get out of my office and don't bother going back to work for the rest of the day. Oh, she's crying. I hope so. The boss is an asshole. Sweta! Sweta? By the time I work out what's going on, she had already left. The boss keeps putting too much strain on her, and she's always looking so stressed out. How could he keep doing that to her? I hope she doesn't take it too much to heart. I did warn her that sort of attitude was typical behavior of a lot of bosses I met. From what I could tell, she's not used to having to deal with these kinds of pressures. Alright then, in the meantime, I'll do what I can here. Once Sweta gets back, she should be happy with our progress. Wonder what's keeping her. Oh, I'll keep at it. 2 hours later. This isn't like her. She's been gone for 2 hours now. If she's not back in the next half an hour, I'm going to look for her. Where's Svetlana? I saw her running out of the boss's office earlier. It looked like she was in tears. Yeah, he could be a real tyrant. No one has seen Sweta since, I don't think. So what happened? Why is the boss so angry with her? Actually, Svetlana isn't the only person who gets bullied by her boss. Seems to be his favorite hobby to find the smallest mistake made by someone and blow it out of proportion. Especially with the young employees. Those who can't bear it soon quit, but he gets tired of it and stops bothering you if you just put up with it and keep working. Yeah, that's horrible. How can anyone put up with that? This kind of thing happens everywhere, so, you know, you just do. I need to do something to help her. Like what? I don't know. I just want to be able to support Sveta through all this, but she's not answering my calls. Have you tried her home number? That's probably where she's gone. The boss expelled her today. I've tried her at home already and there's been no answer. Wait, what do you mean expelled? Did he fire her? No, he's not that much of a monster. He was probably just lecturing her about office responsibilities and keeping a professional attitude like he always does, and then set her off to consider her faults. Very few bosses will send an employee home in the middle of the day, but ours does when he gets angry enough. Damn it, I need to find her. Where does she live? Sorry, but we can't divulge any personal information about our employees. But I want to help her. How are you going to do that? I don't know yet. Look, what if we make things worse? Maybe she just needs to be left alone. I gotta do something. I can't just sit here while she goes through all this by herself without any support. I know everyone sees her as a cheerful, carefree person, but after working with her for the past week, I now know she's quite sensitive. She hides it well enough. Isn't it always better to have someone to help cope with these kinds of problems? Why must she be the exception here? I don't want her to have to deal with this by herself. Yeah, maybe you could really help her. Let me get you her address. They wouldn't do that. Sveta, open up. It's me, Vlad. Come on, Sveta. I know you're in there. Sveta, I'm not leaving until you open this door. What do you want? Here. I brought you a cactus. Oh my god, cactus? What would I do with a cactus? I don't even like him. I know, but take a look at this. It's got a cool haircut, and those notches look like eyes. But it's always frowning for some reason. Such a harsh little cactus. It could just need some company. I've been given flowers before, but a cactus? This is the first. This cactus is most certainly the leader of some unknown extraterrestrial civilization. You better take care of it now. I've heard that cacti remember everything. Everything. So when they come here to take over the world, you better make sure they know you are taking care of them. Wow, Vlad. Extraterrestrial civilization? Well, if you look at it that way, you can see that it's got the same awful hairstyle as you. Hey, don't be like that. I combed my hair yesterday, I think. Scarecrow, come in. Drinking tea at the kitchen. Okay, spit it out. Why a cactus of all things? Just wanted to make you smile after what happened today. I saw this cactus and thought it was a perfect thing for you to do just that. Yeah, today was awful. Our boss is a real tyrant. No argument there. He just kept on and on about all these little things that went wrong over the past week. Blame me for everything. Do you know what that feels like? I can't even begin to imagine. And I swear that calculation error wasn't my fault, but he pinned the blame for that on me as well. Awful. Awful like the smell of his aftershave. And he keeps blowing things out of proportion. You know, it's been ages since I've had anyone to talk to like this. Thank you for coming by to see me. My pleasure, anytime. Are you really agreeing with everything I've said? Of course not. But is that so important? The main thing is that I was here to listen. So what, you were just humoring me? Come here, you. I'm going to beat you with this towel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta catch me first. Awkward. Half an hour later at the apartment door. Okay, Sveta, it's getting late, so I'll head home. I'll see you at work tomorrow and try to cheer up. Everything's going to work out fine. Okay, thanks again for coming by. Nobody has bothered listening to me, ever. Not even my parents. No one cared about my achievements. When I moved out and started living alone, everyone became a complete stranger. Friends meeting up at a cafe. Everyone is only interested in themselves. Meeting up at the cafe was an excuse to boast about something new that had happened or some expensive fad they had bought. It was all about who was doing better in their career or a new phone. You tried to talk about any problems. They appeared to be listening, even sympathetic, but underneath it all, you could tell they just didn't care. Some were even happy to hear how things are troubling you, made their lives look even more wonderful. If you had troubles in your life, it was all your own fault. You should stop burdening other people with your failures. If you had problems with your boss, or how other people were treating you at work, again, it's your fault that you're in such a position in the first place. But Vlad is different. He came around to see me just to sit there and listen. I'm glad that I'm working with him now. Phew, how long has it been since I've had that much fun, just fooling around together, having a good laugh? See, no tears or stress inside this place. Just a great big smile. Oh, he likes her. Yeah, she's still got a lot of problems to deal with. They're not going away overnight. But at least I was able to help her relax, get back to her normal self. Now she could put her troubles behind her and carry on.